Hello everyone, welcome to round 2 with our Storm deck, and I'm going to keep this hand. It doesn't have any of our Nightscape Familiars, but I'm going to keep it. By the way, I finally figured out how to get that to dock over there, so that's nice. Uh-oh. Red scares me. Red could be goblins. Island's really nice there. Alright, I'll probably brainstorm. I don't need to brainstorm just yet. Red, white. Okay, another aggro-y deck. Another island, I'm fine with that. Alright, so what's got? Another 2-drop? Sure. So now I got 4 power on the field. Alright, I'm gonna brainstorm here. Put back Scrivener and land. This time the order doesn't really matter too much. I mean, it matters a little, but it doesn't matter too much. We're gonna counter something this turn if he tries to play something bigger. As it stands, his little creatures have a clock on me, but it's not a fast enough clock. I might get to cast plenty of spells in that time. Yeah, we're going to count that. Alright. Let's play this, and then I'm going to do Fact or Fiction on his turn. A Battle Screech. Battle Screech is solid. Alright, not much I can do about the Battle Screech. Takes away from his damage this turn to add it to next turn. He has 8 on the field next turn, which isn't lethal yet, so I'm still fine for another turn. He could have Burn, which makes me have to be careful, but overall I think it's fine. Fact or Fiction. Well, that's a pretty unassuming group. The Nightscape Familiar is great for me. Alright, we're going to choose the Nightscape Familiar pile because it lowers the cost of things. And a bill. Wow, that's actually pretty solid because now I get to go Nightscape Familiar, Strix, and I got another piece of card draw. So we're doing good. Doing pretty good. We gotta survive for another turn or two, but so far so good. Alright, so he gave his guy Shadow, so he's got 4 damage coming in that I can't block. Means I gotta go off next turn. If I block here, puts it down to me taking 7 damage. The only real net effect of taking that over taking 8 is in case he has a burn effect. So we're going to do this. I don't need the Baleful Strix anymore, it's done its job. Now I need to find like High Tide, Turnabout, etc., so that way I can get my mana production online. Okay, he's Plane Cycling, which is good for me because that means he's not doing anything. And another guy. Okay, so he's committed everything to the field. We're on brainstorm here. Alright, we found a win con at the very least, so that's something. We have to cast 9 spells though, which is the real problem. So we're gonna go... don't tap all that blue. Tap some black in there. So Deep Analysis, draw 2. Ancient Tomb, that does nothing for me. Um, Flashback Deep Analysis. Okay, that does stuff. Only in a sort of does stuff sense. Cast that. I don't know why I flowed the black. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. If I brain freeze once, that's 4 and then 5, 9 brain freezes, which is lethal. There you go. Unfortunately, it reveals that I have enough brain freezes. It reveals that I have at least 2 brain freezes in my deck, which I have 2, but it's enough to kill him, and he's actually revealing his entire deck to me, which is awesome. Maybe he didn't count like I did, but he might scoop at this point. Or he'll, let me see everything. Okay, so he let me see all but 9 cards in his deck, so let's see what he's got going on here. He's got Lightning Dragon, Kindle, Trenches, Chain Lightning. So as far as I can tell, his burn is Kindle, Chain Lightning. So Kindle, Chain Lightning. Okay. So he has 2 burn effects from what I saw. He probably has a third or something in hand that I didn't see, but I can't tell on that one. With this deck, again, the only choice really is whether or not you bring in Circular Logic. What do you bring in Circular Logic for against, though? If you bring in Circular Logic, you have to get rid of something else. And there's nothing I really want to get rid of, so we're just going to sit. He could have Gilded Light in his sideboard, so we have to be careful about that. Oh, this is... Well, it doesn't... I'm going to keep this. Fact or Fiction kind of solves all problems, so I might keep it. Brainstorm's fine too. Sure, you got a dude. Hey, I got a dude too. My dude's better than your dude because my dude makes all my spells cheaper. He might just burn my guy. At which point he's using burn on my guy and on me. Okay, my guy dies. Well, unfortunate. I could have waited 2 turns to play him, but I'd prefer just to... whatever. Oh, hey, I get another one. Go figure. I have more. Ha 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 ha. You gonna burn him out again? You're gonna burn him out again. Alright, whatever. He's using up all the burn on that. That means the burn's not going to my face. And with the burn not going to my face, that's good for me. And we already got Turnabout? Awesome. So now we just want to make certain that we can get him when he's tapped out. So that way there's no chance of a Gilded Light coming in the way. He's tapped all his white, so that's solid. I'm going to Fact or Fiction here. Pretty unassuming group of stuff. And he's got no pressure on me right now. I mean, he's got pressure. He's got a 2-turn clock. But 2-turn clock is nothing to me, basically. Sandbar and brain. Okay. I'm going to take this pile because I want more blue sources. And there's a win con. Alright. Well, that means I can either go off this turn or next turn. I'm going to wait and try to go off next turn. I can actually go off at instant speed too, which means if he plays some spells during his turn, I can go off in response and kill him. Sure. 1. Let's try it. Dark Red. Brainstorm. Put back lands. Turnabout. Using up any blacks. Land. Untap. 3, 4, 5. Plenty for Cabal Ritual. Storm count 5, so that's 6. Obsessive Search. Brainstorm. Put back some lands. High Tide. Hopefully goodbye. Sorry, buddy. That's just how Storm works sometimes. I can win on your turn. Double Kindle's nice. Him giving me that one spell is actually exactly what I needed. Oh, ugh. Oh boy, that nearly killed me. Whew. Wow. Well, whatever. My opponent can be salty. It's all good. So we won there on his turn. Whew. Yes. See you all in the next round.